What is up, guys? You got Not the Worst here, bringing you probably not the best, but hopefully not the worst discussion on Black Desert Online weekly progression. So I think this segment I'm going to start doing will be like Sundays, kind of a little podcast-y feel, kind of just updates with what I'm doing in Black Desert Online, what I'm trying to achieve, what gains I made that week, or something along those lines, farming or whatever. So basically kind of talk about where I'm at in the game, what I'm trying to do, and where I want to go. Progress from here. Now at the moment I am feeling like this is the worst video because I already recorded this and the mute button on my microphone was on, which I totally noticed about 5 minutes into the video, so canned that. But here we go, round two. It's not muted, so we've got some audio going. So first, let's talk a little background about how I started playing. I used to play a game called Ion for years and years and years, and I would live stream it a lot. Loved playing that game for a long time. Got done with it. Black Desert Online was coming out a couple years ago, and I was kind of not playing anything. So I pre-ordered the game. It came out. I rolled a Sork, played it a little bit for about 2 weeks, wasn't into it, quit the game, didn't touch it again. So then I came back to it. Dark Knight had been released, Striker was out, whatever. I really liked how the Dark Knight looked. It had its Awakening, everything already out, so I was like, man, I'm playing this thing. So that was a couple months ago, started playing it, loving it, learned the game really 2 months ago, not 2 years ago at all. I had no clue what was going on when the game first came out. It was super overwhelming for new players. There's a lot of information to take in, so I've kind of learned it's just something you want to find what's fun for you in it, decide if you like the game, and then just kind of stick with that, and then slowly branch out and learn the other layers to this huge game in the meantime. So that's kind of what I've done. I really hate life skilling, so I don't do much of that. I keep like the potato farming, wheat farming, some chickens, stuff like that. A couple other places I have out near Altanova because I spent a lot of time there as well, but I don't life skill hardly at all. I have this character, my Dark Knight's like Pro 9 fishing and Artisan 1 cooking, and then I have a Artisan processor, my Sork, and whatever. So super not into it. Anyways, here's my gear. Here's where we're at right now. So I'm basically full duo boss gear. I do have a tri-helm. I have Gia's helm over Griffin's helm just because that's what I had at the time. And I've run with that. So far, I am looking to pick up a Griffin's helm, but I'm not actively pursuing it. Duo Marcus Shadow, I got the level 61 ring, Tri Blue Coral Earring, Duo Witch's Ring, Duo Tree Belt, and then I have a Duo Serops, and then my weapons, it's Kudum, Tri, and then Tri Dandy, Tri Zarka. I do have a Nuver as well. It's at plus 15 at the moment. I don't really care about Nuver right this second because my AP is not high enough for that to really matter. I'm seeing from other live streamers and videos and stuff that right around 240 AP is where Nuver kind of starts to overpower Kudum with the new Renown score changes, but I'm just not at the gear score where that matters, and I really like Kudum, and I think it's still arguably better for PvE anyways than Nuver. So my Nuver's at 15, which was just passively done. I was enhancing my other gear, and I had this Nuver to kind of like break crap on because I don't care about it. So it was just something that I held. I've really been trying to get my Triceratops for a long time. I've been playing my Dark Knight for pretty much exclusively for about a month, and I've been playing 2 months total because I started farming on my Ranger once I hit 61. I hit 61 and kind of got this like void where I just didn't feel like playing as much, or like the progression was just not the same feeling. I mean, getting money when I'm grinding, I love grinding. I got this still bad, but I just the progression slows down so much. What's next? I really want to get a Triceratops. I've bid on over 100 of these things. I haven't got them, and I've watched the price increase over the last week from like max price 396 to right now they're like 466 max price, so they're going up. It's pretty competitive to get those. Still trying to do that, but overall I just I started playing the Ranger. I farmed like abandoned iron mines like crazy. Had a couple hours today that were both over like 13, 14, or 15 books or something. I'm getting a ton of memory fragments saved up with Lahn coming out, and the only problem with trying to buy this Triceratops, I'm also simultaneously like stocking energy like crazy to hit the Night Vendor on all my different characters, because I want to get like maybe a Laverto, or I might go if Zarka, whatever box is available. I want to get those for the Lahn when it comes out, just so I have something I can enhance up real quick and have usable while I'm playing the Lahn. That's what I'd like to do. So I've been watching that a lot. The problem I'm having is I like spending the money that I grind for so hard all the time. So I keep seeing boss pieces come up. I've seen like 3-4 Bags gloves, and then I saw Muskin shoes. The price was really good on Night Vendor because it fluctuates a lot, and I bought them. My mindset was like, maybe someday evasion's gonna matter again, and it might. So I just bought them, and now it was like whatever 135 mil or something like that. It's gone. Then after seeing a bunch of Beg's gloves, I bought a second pair. Don't ask me why I did that. I haven't seen a Griffin's helm, or I probably would have bought it. I'm sure. I kind of want to get one of those anyways at some point. And then I have this Duo Red Nose just because I bought that super early on when I had the other pieces and was waiting on Dimtree forever and ever and ever and ever. And I got a Red Nose, and then like 2 days later, the Night Vendor actually gave me Dimtree. So whatever. So things I'm focusing on, I could be definitely enhancing my armor, since if I do really like the Lahn, it could get moved over there anyhow. The other boss gear I really only have just to like assist in leveling, build fail stacks with. I just felt like it was a good thing to have, and I have so many memory frags from farming so many books over the last week or so. So yeah, I just kind of keep checking Night Vendor, trying to look for some nice boxes to get the Lahn weapons when she comes out in a couple of days. Or a few days, I should say. So that there's that, and that's really just where I've been at. Money grind on my Ranger. I really just haven't felt like playing my Dark Knight. I love playing Dark Knight usually, but when I go into an RBF and stuff, it's just the feel of it and dying so quickly and having to play like long ranged, nuke skills is just not super my style, and that's not really what Dark Knight was prior to the changes to the super armor and frontal guards and things. So it's a different play style. It's still very, very good class, but it's a different play style, and it's not quite my forte. I could probably live with it if that's how it's going to be, but we'll have to see what other changes get made later this week anyway. So there's that. I'm really just kind of biding my time till Lahn comes out. I gotta stop buying crap off the Night Vendor, so I have money. I only have like 560 or something liquid. I do have a large pre-order on something that's in there, so I have about $1 bill in liquid if I cancel my pre-order. No, a little over that. And then I have a bunch of stuff I should be selling, and I just haven't yet. I'm not going to sell my weapons to reroll. That's not my style. I would totally keep, they're only try anyways, but I would totally keep my Dark Knight stuff no matter what. I'd have to really, really love Lahn to do a full-on reroll. But we'll see. I mean, that might be the case. From the clips and things I see of the way it plays, it does look, it kind of reminds me of like a even closer range Dark Knight, which is pretty cool. So, I mean, we'll see. I have watched a lot of videos. I have a couple more reservations about Lahn, but, I mean, it also can glide, so who can beat that? So that's where I'm at with the game. That's what I'm thinking. I'm really excited to play the Lahn. I did create one. I didn't design it myself. I have a terrible habit of thinking of things in terms of how much money I could have grinded. So if I spend 2 hours designing a character, I'll just be like, that's like 60 or 70 mil I could have made. And actually with the enhancement change, not being, the enhancement gear can now drop, and that's not being an event, that's now permanent in the game. At first, I was not happy about it because it crushes the Blackstone market, but it quickly adjusted as people stopped farming because it's not an event anymore. So Blackstone armors are back to selling instantly at their same price, and the Blackstone weapons never sell at all anymore. I do sell the excess ones that I get because I farm a ton every week. So yeah, I sell extras I don't need. I keep around 500 of each and just sell off the rest, but the Blackstone weapons just don't sell anymore. So mostly build fail stacks and save those for when I'm ready to sit down and actually do some enchanting. But I was kind of upset when I first heard that being permanent. But after getting plenty of plus 14 armor drops and learning that instead of building a bunch of fail stacks to save for later, I just sell them at plus 14, and I've had 100 mil hours just getting super lucky on like 13 and 14 drops, Gruntle armor and crap like that, along with like book drops and stuff. I mean, I've just gotten super lucky in the last week that this has been permanent, which changed my mind. Obviously that's variance. I've also had no enhanced things drop multiple times. I just grind a whole lot, so my value subset to look at it is pretty large. So I've had some really high highs and really low lows with it as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep grinding the next couple of days. I almost didn't even play it today, but I really wanted to at least put a video out there, and I'd been thinking about doing kind of a podcast setting or something along these lines for a little while. So I definitely wanted to get something out there, put in a couple hours of grind on my Ranger, made some money and then went there. My Ranger's like 97% on at 57, so I'm about to hit 58 on that. Not really in a hurry because that's just my like Iron Mines slave. It just grinds there anytime I'm playing. That's all it's for, so I don't really care that it hits 58. That doesn't really matter to me in any way. So yeah, I really just want to see Lahn. Super excited to do that. I'm going to take it slow. I want to do the main story quests for the most part with Lahn, and have to get the free inventory expansion coupons throughout the quests and kind of build it up that way. I know the grind spots will be super popular. and you know, like I said, power leveling it's tossing. So I'm just gonna take it slow, play the Lahn. I'll give it a couple of weeks, see how I like it. I am gonna try and get some weapons for it with excess money. Probably cancel this pre-order and then see where that goes. And yeah, so next week I think I want to have maybe some of my friends or somebody come on and do a little more formal back and forth podcast kind of thing. A good friend of mine that plays a warrior does a ton of life skilling, so maybe he can talk a little bit about that, because I know nothing about it and I'm not interested in it, but maybe he can convince me to get interested in it, because it is a lot of passive income that I'm leaving on the table. So that's going to be it for today. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. This is going to be every Sunday or Sunday-ish. As I put these out, this kind of weekly recap, gains for the week, what enhancements I did. You know, I'll put up videos and include them in these if I did any enhancement. If I push that stupid duo mark to try, which I've tried twice and blown up, you know, and just put those through. So that's going to be it. Thanks everybody for watching. Take care.